Okay, so we're after the home game against Bury, and we lost that 2-1. Better scoreline than when we played Bury last time. In fact, the last 2 times. What do you make of the game overall?
Yeah, you got to make no mistake. In my opinion, they are one of the best top 2 teams in this league. I think them and Malden are going to be right up there, challenging for the title. So put that out there to start off with, and we've been drubbed by them twice this season. So if you want to look at scorelines, that's an improvement. But I think individually across the pitch, people are, they're trying to implement a few things, and people are listening, a bit more disciplined. We're working on a new shape, which I thought for large parts was pretty good. It worked quite well. Actually, we only conceded from 2 set pieces today, which is poor from our point of view. And I think now we've got that shape, and we need to build on that now and start working going forward, because I don't think we threaten going forward. So we've got another 2 training sessions this week. That's our aim now. We're competing better. We only conceded 2. That's better than the 5 we conceded earlier in the season.
Yeah.
And if we can just threaten a little bit more going forward, it puts us in a better place.
Yeah. And looking at the back, we spoke last week, Andy, about Henry Barley. The people who were sponsoring the match today have named him as the Phillips and Walton man of the match, because he was very active today, wasn't he?
Yeah, he kind of took on what we asked him to do last week really maturely. I think I said after the game with you that actually a lot of people had told us that Henry couldn't play left back, but actually, as is reflected with the rest of the squad, it's really about good, clear instructions for the whole of the team. So actually, Tuesday and Thursday when we got together this week, we've looked at both sides of the game, how we're going to try and impose ourselves, how we're going to kind of deal with the threat. And Denz is right, these are a great side. And against good sides, you can't afford to give away the amount of set pieces and free kicks that we did. Henry, for me, we spoke at half time, there was a couple of times where he was a little bit too eager, and that's his youth and enthusiasm that wants to make decisions, wants to get in front of players, but sometimes as you learn the game, you sometimes know, well, when do I stand off? When do I let him have the ball? When do I wait? And it wasn't just, there was a few for us. I think I said to you at half time, there was probably over 10 set pieces that we had to defend. But look, back to your question on Henry, good for him, getting the man of the match, pleased that he's been recognised by those watching. But there's a lot to learn still. Yeah,
and thinking of that going forward, looking forward to next week, we're away to Whittam. What have you learned specifically from this match that you're going to take forward in training next week, for example?
For me, importantly, is that actually we've got a group that are prepared to listen to an approach that we want to put in place for a certain game. Now, we're aware of how Bury have played against us previously from having the luxury of playing them a couple of weeks ago. Admittedly, not a great result, but it allowed us to prepare for today, which meant that actually in open play, we didn't look under pressure too much. Being at home and the pitch helps that, I appreciate. Yeah. But we've got to do now the same thing for next Saturday. They're down there right in the basement, and they'll be fighting, they'll be at home. Yeah. They'll want to use that to their advantage. But we've actually really got to go there with a clear identity next Saturday.
We're looking forward to that game because, make no mistake, we're having a tough season. But for me, the atmosphere in the changing room is changing. Weeks ago we're not looking forward to games at all, any games. After today, we're certainly looking forward to next week.
And a question that some fans have been asking about, any changes that are likely to happen in terms of personnel on the pitch?
Yeah, that's natural for people to want that, to see things happen. Stuart's obviously is away in Cyprus, and I know that his phone is very busy. Talking to players, and these, unfortunately, sometimes things don't happen that quickly when you're trying to talk to boys. But there are definitely some lads out there that we're identifying. There's some lads in the squad that we're talking to about their kind of role within the team. And I should imagine over the next week, 10 days, that actually we'll probably see a little bit more activity. George Clark came in today, made a good start. Played out of position for a lot of the game, but we'll see where he's at after that substitution. But there'll be a few more that will come in.
Yeah. Okay, well, see you next week. Thank you.
Cheers.